just in case. Dan Evos versus Happy Feet. Tentunya. Kita lihat di sini ada pick and ban ya. Ada Enchantress dari Happy Feet. Enchantress kemarin Evos juga sempat memakai Enchantress. Sempat pakai Enchantress di I believe di Avil kemarin. Avil pakai Enchantress ketika melawan Young Minds. Ketika melawan Young Minds ya. Dia sempat melawan Enchantress dan sepertinya Happy Feet nggak mau.
Return with more Division 1 action from JDL. Happy Feet up against Team Evos here as we head ourselves into the draft. I'm Gareth, and it is an absolute pleasure to be casting for you today as we get ourselves into the bans and picks and turn on the in-game audio. 10 seconds remaining indeed. Thank you. Thank you, fancy announcer lady. Yes, 5 seconds. 5, yes, 5 and 10. These are numbers. And then we're down to 0. Now we're into reserve type. It's already Enchantress, Venno, Lich, and Nyx removed from the game in the first phase as Happy Feet start things off with a Night Stalker for themselves. They do have some funny names, but this is the full roster for Happy Feet. We've got up at the top Jesse Bash, of course. Kuroko, I believe, is Ben-Hur. Hana is Rappy. Yukihira Soma is Jules, and YG is Yaj. So we have their full roster here. Team Evos, I recognize a few of their players, but this is going to be a learning experience for me and maybe for you. I'm not sure how familiar you guys are all with these lads, but I recognize these. They used to be a full, well, they still are a full Indonesian team. But Vlaiku and Avil are two players that I do recognize from Zero Latitude.
Radiant
themselves into Evos recently as they start things off with a Spirit Breaker and an Ancient Apparition. Very early aggressive heroes. And pretty open so far. You've got your potential 2 supports here. More likely than not going to be your 4 and your 5. Maybe switch things up as the game progresses and have AA into more of a farm priority role. But Happy Feet pick up a hero that has been seeing a lot of love recently. Mirana, in that first phase, already taken up by the Filipino squad. It's been seen in the mid lane in Europe and NA. Seen it a bit in safe lane from China and Southeast Asia. With the side lane Miranas, we're seeing a lot of Soul Ring, Phase Boots, Aquila, Soul Ring of like Dragonlance, Maelstrom Mjolnir. Previously, today, we saw Miracle play Mirana. Still went for the Aghanim's Blink Dagger build. Didn't feel too impressive, but we'll see what direction Happy Feet decide to go down here as Evos take out the puck. Remove that from the hands of Ben-Hur. Don't want him floating around on the Fairy Dragon. Invoker might be another hero to ban out against him, but you're also looking at heroes like Necro, like Earth Spirit. I guess Earth Spirit is never going to be in this game, right? You've already got your 4 rollers. There's going to be heroes like Necro, the Bloodseeker's taken out now. Outside of that, I would love Evos to pick up something like an Ember Spirit, so I think that would be a good ban from Happy Feet. The ability to go like around with the Spirit Breaker and AA, you add into your global potential. Lots of nuke damage, magic burst damage in fact. Go into things like the Ice Blast, but also to help out Spirit Breaker if he charges forward. You've got the kind of kill potential from a hero like an Ember Spirit. Visage. No mid Visage for you. Outside of that, what else would we like to see here? Support wise, you still need your 5 for Happy Feet. Maybe we look for the Witch Doctor for Jesse Vash. Something along that. Jakiro would be good here actually. Rubik's not bad against Spirit Breaker as the Necro ban expected. Rubik, Witch Doctor.
Radiant team.
I still kind of like Jakiro with the Night Stalker and the Mirana, but now there's a Weaver. You do want some additional lockdown to go along with your Night Stalker, maybe to pair up with the Mirana to get these stuns into arrows. You've got the setup into that long duration disable. Bane actually wouldn't be too bad here, I don't think. Bane against Weaver, Bane with the Mirana, Bane against Spirit Breaker. You've got
5 seconds
a tanky hero that runs around and causes havoc. Could be a good little pick for them. Still unsure where this Weaver's heading though. Could be off lane, could be aggressive dual lane with an AA, could be safe lane. But there is the Bane for Happy Feet. I do love that. A little bit of Bane. Beautiful stuff. Well, Evos, they have to respond to this, but they've got to show one of their cores now. Probably going to show your safe laner here. some natural
10
BKB
seconds
carrying. I
remaining.
think you need a Lincoln. I mean, I guess you put Weaver safe lane,
5
if you've got
seconds
Weaver
remaining.
Lincoln's carrier, then you look towards someone else for your off lane. Someone with a lot of control. Definitely required, so your Earthshakers, your Clockworks. Definitely viable options here. Maybe even a Legion Commander wouldn't be too bad. Press the attack, you're going to be very good against all of these silences and stuns. Someone just to have the save capability to get
Radiant
them
team
out of sticky situations, but instead they go for the Nature's Prophet. And that will be able to open up the map a little bit for themselves. It's in plenty of little treants, so summons difficult to clear here for Happy Feet. They've only got Starstorm to really push out and clear waves in any significant manner.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Oh man, someone's going ham in chat with the old Russian spam, aren't they? Jeez. Look at him go. Look at him go.
Dire team back.
Oh, what have we got? Oh, Earthshaker's picked by Happy Feet. That's going to be their offlaner then, I guess. Pretty good against the Prophet. Very good at stopping these charges, these aggressive moves in by Shikuchi from Weaver, and of course the Spirit Breaker.
10 seconds remaining.
So what does that leave us with? Mid-hero against mid-hero? Oh yes.
5
Oh
seconds
yes, oh yes,
remaining.
oh yes. What do we want? We would like some control from Evos. Oh yeah, you desperately need some control here. But what mid lane hero brings you stuns and disables? Or is potentially tanky enough? I guess a Dragon Knight?
Radiant team back.
They ban the Ember themselves. They don't go for it. I felt like that would have been a really nice pick here from Evos. You know, you've got the added global
Radiant
pressure from
team
Prophet, from Ember, jump around the map. The Queen of Pain is now banned. As Happy Feet have to decide first, of course, whether Mirana is mid or safe lane. Where do they send the Mirana? That's a big question. I could maybe think about something like a Lifestealer or a Sven even. Sven would be
10 seconds
pretty nice here for
remaining.
Happy Feet, just to shove into the safe lane. Deal with the Nature's Prophet.
5 seconds
You've got
remaining.
set up from the Bane. Nightmare into Stormhammer. Plenty of ways to catch and chase people down. If they put the Mirana in that safe lane, then we're looking for a mid-hero that tries to pressure the map a little bit. Like a Death Prophet, your Viper. Something that wins lanes and starts running around killing people. Or killing towers even. OD's not bad. I do wonder how afraid, like the thing is you've got Mirana with Leap, so against the Spirit Breaker you'd like to put the Mirana there, just to be able to deal with the Spirit Breaker and say, hey, you charge me mid, you're not going to be able to kill me. Okay, I've got this like, what, 24-second cooldown Leap, so maybe you get a second charge in, but I'm going to be able to survive here. Outside of that, what do you want? Do they go for a DK themselves? They probably could, to be honest. AA is annoying, but DK is very, very tanky. Removes a lot of that removes all of the HP regen from his Dragon Blow. They still have that pushing prowess. I still think like, this is why they're dipping into the reserve time so much. They're still considering, you know, where to put the Mirana, where to put this PL now. Likely to be the PL safe lane and Mirana mid, but they can of course swap this up if they desperately require to do so. For instance, if Evos pick an Invoker, right? They'll have the Spirit Breaker, Charge, and
10
Sunstrike.
seconds
Ice
remaining.
Blast, a little bit later on, will add into that global
5 seconds remaining.
global kill power, I guess, if you want to look at it that way. But then they could switch to PL mid. So it's a good deterrent against certain mid matchups at the same time as being a flexible pick for your mid or your safe lane. Alright, Evos, it's time to ride or die. I'd actually like to see them pick a Zeus, honestly. Just go in. Like, I don't think there's a mid hero here that balances their lineup particularly well.
Monkey King.
Choose your
Monkey King is taken. Does give them a little bit of control between Boundless Strike, but also the zonal controlling of his Wukong's command. Very, very handy when you're taking these team fights. So if you've got Happy Feet, Fiends gripping one, arrowing another, Wukong's command can do a lot of work to stop this all from happening. Now, very interesting what's happening here. So Hannah is Rappy, off-lane Earthshaker. Yaj going to be on that safe lane, PL. But that is Jules, now playing the Mirana. But has Ben-Hur swapped? Has Ben-Hur swapped roles without me knowing? If you guys in chat could let me know, because that's something I've missed. If that's something that's happened, I'd like to know if it's just a one-game thing. Quickly change the overlay. I'm gonna check Dota very quickly. Please excuse me while I click open some tabs. Wrong tabs. I want this one and this one. Thank you. Yeah, a pause. Perfect. That is what I need. Don't often say that, but no. In their last games, they still had their normal lineup. They still had. Wait a second. Jules played middle in this game? No, he played dual lane mid. Okay. Yeah, so Jules has been playing their 4. Rappy has been playing their safe lane. Ben-Hur has been playing mid. And Yaj has been playing offlane. So, their past few games they've been playing standard. And it looks like, unless they've swapped it back... They've swapped it back! Never mind. Never mind, guys. We're talking about nothing. We're talking about something that's not even happening. The big old debate. Jules is debating me here. I've been done. SF need Jules. Well, he's not playing SF, he's playing Night Stalker. I do miss a bit of Jules SF. A bit of Jules Puck and Sven and all that. Stop pinging! Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, jeez Louise. Where do they want their ward? They want their ward over here? No. Surely not. They want their wards to see where the Spirit Breaker goes. So like one up here would be good. Maybe one over towards their shrine. We'll see where they head to then. I'm just looking at the fog there. Lovely stuff. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Righty-ho. Game 1 in a best of 2 here. Happy Feet up against Team Evos as we get ourselves underway. Rappy Earthshaker. Yaj PL. So they do a little bit of a swap there. Off lane for safe lane. Good. Overlay? What overlay? I changed the overlay. What are you talking about? Zula. What are you talking about? Changed it instantly. I didn't leave it there. It didn't get stuck, I promise. I promise. How are we looking for Evos? So safe lane Weaver. Looks like he's going to be left alone at least a little bit in the early stages of the game as AA. And the Spirit Breaker wandered down towards the bottom lane here. Potentially going to be helping out Aviel on the Nature's Prophet. Monkey King. Mid lane build up for him. They swapped for cosmetics. Oh, you're right. Yeah, they probably did, didn't they? So what's the Mirana got? Has Mirana got some shiny shit? Yeah, look at this. What is that? What is that? How do I look? Ramble. That's not what she's wearing though. This isn't.
The battle begins.
Aww. This isn't what she's wearing. She's wearing something different. Okay. Okay. Whatever. 2 bounty runes apiece. Unfortunately, looks like Rappy didn't quite get his hands on one over there. As oh, hello. Our Observer Ward gives it a bit of vision. Nice little cone of vision across 3 regions. PL and Vayne are alone on this bottom lane. Vlaku and Huppy both ready and waiting. Jesse Vash is walking into the trees and he sees. He's found him. And this level 1 gank is going to do a bit of chip damage, but it won't come to a kill as they are unable to keep their presence hidden. Now the charge will come across the Spirit Breaker heading towards the middle lane, it looks like, because Facehugger taking a pummeling here from Jules. This Night Stalker, very tanky, gets a couple of stacks of the Jingu up onto him. Should be okay for now. The charge is going to be cancelled out there. Norman 4000. I do not do shoutouts. You can have one, just because. Nice little lance there with the brain sap. Huppy, very, very low. Going to burn through these tangos incredibly quickly. Might have to bring Sal out to help himself out. Very tough lane so far for them. 7 and 3 on the Monkey King mid though, farming nicely. Does have the melee advantage, you know, the range, the nice little attack damage he's got. Falling Blade and PMS help. Mirana able to farm this side camp at the same time as farming middle lane with that nice little arrow flying across and clearing up one of those creeps. They can't start things off on the Spirit Breaker though. 5 armor, 820 HP, stout shield, and Night Stalker is, you know, a very similar story. 5 armor, 720 HP. He went for the boots first, no shield for him. Of course, he doesn't have the charge like the Spirit Breaker does.
Gold remains.
So for now, Nature's Prophet has been just left alone down here. AA will make the long traipse up towards the top lane, but the bounty rune has been stolen by Jules as he cuts across the jungle. In fact, did he find 2? He did. He collected this one also. So no bounty runes for the Dire team. There's one, and it's unclaimed as of yet. Earthshaker might think about heading on over there. Stout shield for him as he heads into the soul ring, but no boots means the Weaver is able to apply a lot of pressure here. 2 points in the Shikuchi. Kind of interesting. No points in the Swarm. Quite often we see a 1-1-1 build just to be able to play it incredibly aggressively. Swap cosmetics won't show up. Oh, okay, they don't show up, so this is bugged then. Fair enough. So this is what Ben-Hur actually has. Those are his like actual cosmetics, but these cosmetics that we see in game are the ones that belong to Jules. Makes sense. Thank you. Simple, simple, simple. Spaghetti. They're making a play onto Earthshaker. That's a good Fisher. Doesn't block the Weaver out fully, I don't think. There's a bit of a gap, but it buys enough time for the Earthshaker to just slip away. Make sure he doesn't die. Alrighty, Radiant off to a reasonably good start here, but the Dire are doing better. Evos have the advantage across all 3 lanes, so you can see Happy Feet trying to make some aggressive moves up towards the top lane, put some pressure onto the Weaver, at least for now. Very difficult prospect though, diving into this tier 1. AA and Spirit Breaker. Can you stop it? Stop it! I know the taunts are wonderful things, but do you really have to spam it all the time? That's the answer. Yes, he does. Fair enough. You can do what you want. I cannot stop you. Nature's Prophet going to take a bit of a beating here. He's got his phase boots up so he can apply pressure on CL even through the PMS. So with brown boots, double mangoes, that kill threat is available top lane. Speaking of kill threat, first blood, is this going to be still? Jesse Bash will be taken out of the game there. The Weaver with Chilling Touch over on him gets the killing blow. Jesse Bash on that. Bane Elemental. Mirana has caught up and overtaken now, with Starstorm able to shove these waves, pressuring in behind the tier 1. Monkey King is now struggling to get as many last hits as he would desire, but with a nice bounded strike, he does secure a couple there. As the Radiant scan, Nature's Prophet has a TP scroll, has a teleportation spell, but Night Stalker just flies over the trees during his first night time and finds themselves a nice little kill on the offlaner there. Phase boots for Night Stalker 5 minutes in already, so nighttime for another 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Mirana bumped back by the Spirit Breaker charge. 3 heroes actually, 2 converging into mid to help the Monkey King. Making up the 3 in this middle lane to try and do something to the Mirana, but with Leap available, this is such an incredibly difficult skill to find. So they bring the Nature's Prophet forward with the tree placed there, the Monkey King jumps in. They need a bash or a stun or something, but this is what we were saying during the draft. They have 2 stuns, Boundless Strike and Charge. That is really all they have in this early game to secure themselves kills. So they shove the Mirana out of lane, they'll put a bit of pressure onto this tier 1, but with the Catapult taken out by a swift arrow there, unable to do too much, and Night Stalker is lurking around on this eastern side, aiming and angling for some way in. We'll see the Prophet. Slides past him and gets the bounty rune. How many bounty runes has Jules got? Like 6 this game or something? It's insane. Just collecting all of them. You get another one. Look at this. It's just Jules bounty, Jules bounty, Jules bounty, Jules bounty, Jules bounty. Everywhere. Bounty room galore. Weaver hit by the void there. She pushes away with a DD on this Spirit Breaker. They're waiting for the charge so they can Fisher and line it up. There's the Fisher landing through. They've got a void in a second as well. Slow it down, but the charge will arrive and send the Mad Cow home. And it's fine. He's okay. A low HP, but he will survive. But they shove the Weaver and the Spirit Breaker out of lanes. The thing is, though, shrines are available. This charge onto the Earthshaker. Oh, he's in a lot of trouble. Oh, he's dead. Fisher tries to get blasted from his way out, but that is him deceased and 6 feet under. Mirana just tries to consolidate what little lead she has over the Monkey King, farms in the jungle in the downtime. As the wave has again pushed in behind the tier 1. Evos very clearly wants to group up with his next prophet as often as possible. Try to do as much damage to these tier 1s as you can. Bring them down, if you will. Good defense here for Happy with the Night Stalker and the Earthshaker top. He's down for 9 seconds, the Sprout and the Cold Feet. Rappy's in a lot of trouble here. Snap, it goes and we jump forward. The silence there from the Night Stalker starts from through. No mana for Arrow though, as the few clicks in will not secure the kill. Tier 1 has already fallen, and they've been back in the Earthshaker, bringing down the Night Stalker. Chased into the Spirit Breaker. There's like falling finally from Mirana. Trapped in here with no leap available, little mana to go, and the bottle finally arrives. So they get the regen coming. Follow through. Bring anyone else down. Bane made the long rotation up here as well, but will not come to anything as they have to come back to these other lanes to defend the mid-tier 1. PL shifts his momentum. Looks for the Monkey King. Good balance strike, they get the damage in though. And with the wraparound coming in from Bane, they can maybe turn this into something more than just a bit of chip and harass and defense for the tier 1 with the Nightmare there. Getting back starting from Base Hunter. On the land, they don't need it. The Void and the Brain Sap more than enough to kill off the Monkey King in the mid lane. Doesn't really open anything up here for Evos to do, so they just group up again. Try and get the 5-man rolling down the bottom lane.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
5-man everywhere. Let's go. 5-man, 5-man, 5-man. Kill some towers. Weaver gets a bit of time up at top. I'm not sure if he's aiming for Lincolns anymore. With a Tread Aquila Magic Wand, a very early game focused build. Could be seeing the Diffusal Blade, Dragonlance, potentially the Solar Crest, but I don't believe that's the play this game. I still feel like Lincoln is probably the best way to go, unless you plan on going like Diffusal BKB. And that would be a good kind of stopgap or a good kind of way around buying the Lincolns, which is such a cumbersome item to build. Perseverance, the Ultimate Orb, and a Recipe. You don't do anything with those items in the meantime, right? Whereas with Diffusal Blade, the BKB, you got the strength, attack, at least some little things here and there. And it's an interesting go. Doppelgang used early, so the Swarm will catch on to Yaj, but with the Moonlight Shadow here, give them that guise of invisibility, essentially placed Evos. You know this is coming though. That's the Weaver, she's forward. No big defense to be made here though, and I think this tier 1 should be forfeit. Happy Feet is trying to open up the map for themselves in other areas, get some levels, get the 6 on Bane, get the Soul Ring.
Are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Blink on Earthshaker.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Oh, okay, he's gonna go Arcanes then, right? That's the only reason you wouldn't buy the full Soul Ring there. I guess there are 2 reasons. Is if you don't want to go Soul Ring, you want to go Blink, or you want to go Arcanes. Interesting. Does that happen? Where was? Wait, hang on a second.
Dire's top tower.
Well, that's not my fault, right? Why is the Night Stalker here?
Dire's middle
What was he
tower
doing?
is under attack.
I'm sure that's not on me. I mean, it's my fault for missing the kill, but that shouldn't be there. That shouldn't be happening. Absolutely bizarre. Yeah, now what we're looking at, pretty even split. Less than 1k lead for Evos. Only person struggling touch is maybe the Earthshaker. Probably where the majority of this, what, like 800 gold lead or whatever it is, 900 close to 1,000. They start off on the Mirana. Spirit Breaker, of course, continues using that. Get out of my game. Good go here though. Jules starts things off with a silence and a void. But ooh, yeah. He's TPing away. He's home. Safely. It's back to Basie. So yeah, Earthshaker just doesn't go soul ring. Going straight into the Blink Dagger as swiftly as he possibly can. Mirana. Yep, not going to go the Aghanims this game. I do like a bit of the right-click Mirana build recently. Yasha, maybe into the Maelstrom. We'll see what direction Ben-Hur decides to take. Ancients should be cleared up by a nice little Starstorm here and a few little right clicks there. Evos, they need to get level 6 up on his Ancient Apparition. I assume they've already used the Toad. He doesn't have any money for it, so it might still be over in
the prize is mine. Many.
Yes.
Evos being hunted here. Level 6 on Bade means that Fiends should start things off will lead to the inevitable demise of the Weaver and now potentially chase on to more. Hubby's AA. Found and spotted. They don't have the chase potential to go any deeper though, unfortunately. The arrow slides on through, threads the needle. Lena Earthshaker found though. Hana and Rappy can just about get the Fisher off. Leap up to the trees. Monkey King should be able to keep vision on him. The next prophet to click, but the miss uphill. There's the evade. Charge. Here's it. Kill. Real counterplay to be made, but tier 2 top lane falls, and Mirana diving into AA. A few attacks uphill can be missed here, but the cold feet wearing off, the TP available. It looks like Ben-Hur will be okay. Middle lane now, middle lane, and right. Command found right on as well. Nice Stalker. Flies over the trees, the Sprout back into him again. Iron Talon as well. Tier 1, still yet to fall though. Nice, could potentially come through here from the Nice Stalker, but Spirit Breaker and the 3 ends make it all work with the tower. Fisher. And the silence. Secures the end of the Spirit Breaker. A long last gouge actually takes the last hit there. As Earthshaker buys up his Blink Dagger. Done and dusted. Now, Happy Feet, they can be the ones looking to make these aggressive plays. Look for the smokes. Look for the jumps. This Ancient Apparition, yet to hit level 6, really does put this Evos team behind by several minutes. They can not really go and look for these movements into the enemy jungle, into the enemy ancient areas or bounty rune spots where the Weaver goes in. Spirit Breaker charges, they throw the Ice Blast and they kill people. Or Monkey King is scouting, hiding on the trees. Do the same thing with Spirit Breaker AA, but they can't do that. They have to sit back and farm some core items now. Battle Fury Monkey King we'll see come up short. Has been a go-to for a safe lane Monkey King, but very rarely do we see it on the mid Monkey. Play as a quasi-anti-mage, a pseudo-anti-mage. Jumping through trees, he's farmed camps and camps and camps, but you clear waves more importantly than anything else. As a Fiend's Grip will be securing a kill here onto the next Prophet at top lane. Tried to go with a sneaky TP, but would not complete. Monkey King very, very adept at farming with that Battle Fury. Obviously a little bit faster with his peak timings than an anti-mage as well, of course, with the skill set he has. Battle Fury into an S&Y, a Shadow Blade, something along those lines. Really does amp up the ability to fight with Blink Echo in from Hana. There we go, finds the catch, kills the Weaver down, nice last land, nice nightmare there, cancels things out. Hana wrapping is still alive on the CS, but bound by the Strike the Goblin. The Monkey jumps in to find no one just yet with the Balance Strike of the Mirana. They're trying to continue this fight. The Nice Storm has the void and the Silence of the Prophet. The first man finally walks out, but this is just a signal to Happy Feet that they skirt around the edges of this battle. Yaj apparently wants to run straight on into battle. AA for a stun. Arrow slides through. They all TP out. They're actually retreating and escaping from this. Somehow Evos they get out with only one casualty. It's Mocky. You thought I was normal. I don't know what planet you've been on. Where have you been? LeMayo. I'm not normal. There is the Battle Fury for the Monkey. Farming time. Seeing a lot more of this as well.
Has been killed.
Excuse me?
Excellent.
Is that really? Where did you just kill Victoria? Still Victoria over here. Sad face. Sad Victoria died. Monkey King mid, we even safely. We saw a lot of the 4-0-4 because people just wanted to do as much damage and harass and zone people as they could. But with the tree dance, if you max that, you're able to clear waves much faster because you got to remember that you get this nuke damage, right? You get the 350 damage at level 4 on that tree dance, so the primal spring zone after the tree dance. You're actually able to clear jungle camps or clear waves with one of those and a few hits. The blink from Earthshaker buys some space, lines with the Fisher, doesn't throw it just yet. Still gets hit by the Ice Blast though, and that comes on through. Here, look, Monkey King clears the wave. One jump, one hit, done. And now he's got some jungle camps to farm.
Approach it.
Look up here as the ultimates come around again. Darkness available with a scan spotting out some heroes up on the high ground. The Invis forward with an Invis rune, not the Moonlight Shadow. Even the Kingdom comes out. The next Prophet toward as well. Trying to Weaver arrives. The Ice Blast thrown. Not going to land anywhere, so I don't think that's it. Pops out. Nowhere, but Tux's still alive. The Echo. This will secure the team fight victory. In comes Rapid. Slams it down. One by one, they will fall, and it's a 4-man sweep through. Look for the 5. Where's Weaver? Hiding, scooching away. He will retreat. That's the Blink Dagger from that. Paying off dividends up to 1,700 gold as well now on this Earthshaker. As Happy Feet pretty much full control of the game. At least for the forthcoming couple of minutes. We'll pop back to daytime though, and I'm not sure exactly how until the next natural night. 1 minute 40 until nighttime comes around. The charge was aiming in onto purple, the Earthshaker, but with the silence of TP, that's perfect. Jules says, see ya. Oh, peace out. Oh god, there's literally no way you catch me. You now have your travel. You now have your diffusal blade. Got your PL up and running, Mirana. Also with Manta Style heading in towards the Lincoln Sphere, looking pretty hot right now on the old net worth. You have to remember that this Monkey King's net worth, not heavily inflated. You know, like the AM, we think about the Battle Fury, it's kind of an inflated net worth because you're using that as a kind of springboard to leap into your real life. Alchemist, similar thing with the Radiance. It's kind of an inflated net worth, sure, through Griever's Greed, but when you see a Radiance Alch, you're like, right, he still needs time. Monkey King does have that to some extent. You know, the Battle Fury is that kind of platform to leak into your big items, into your, what it's going to be Echo Saber BKB, it looks like here for him. So no SNY, no Shadow Blade. He's going to go tanky, try and survive through team fights. But he has the skill set to actually utilize Battle Fury as a team fight item as well. It gives you damage for Battle Strike. It gives you some great regen to be able to jump around the map and cause some havoc wherever you may hide. Not all doom and gloom just yet.
The wages of fear.
Finally, the Lincolns arrives. 20 minutes in, Trent's Aquila, Lincolns, and a 16 charge 1 sitting pretty. This is definitely one of those heroes in our same conversation about the Monkey King. Weaver needs this Lincoln Sphere to be able to split push, to be able to survive in team fights, but it doesn't offer you damage or team fight winning capabilities. Move into your Death, your Diffusal Blade. Some kind of damage item here. They jump in on bottom lane. Again, Rapid starts to stop it. With the Echo. Charge lands in off the Earthshaker. The Echo now, two people just lined up perfectly for him. The Ice Blast line sounds like a land as well. There's a stick goes into the Spirit Breaker, but they drop. Two will fall here. As Yark is found by the Monkey King. Wiping on the root face hugger. Poke faces. And Happy Feet have theirs removed. Mirana have the damage for this? Not entirely sure. Maybe with the Manta illusions, you could potentially kill the Weaver. Still a different prospect. No. Okay, that's the second time. He likes being here, and I still don't understand why. Is he just literally hunting for this AA? It feels like both times AA has been like half HP, and Night Stalker's tried to hunt the AA. But I just don't feel it's worth moving into this place here. I don't know. I'm not a professional player. Maybe it is worth it. If you kill the AA and he's dead for what, like 20 seconds? 32 seconds. That does remove a lot of the... Oh shit, it's a pink monkey. What the fuck is happening? What is happening? Getting that. Right there. Still dies. Why was monkey pink? Also, why did my camera like glitch out? I just wanted to zoom in on him being pink, but it wouldn't let me.
Haste.
They do lose the Bane. But yeah, back to the point. If we kill the AA and he's dead for 30 seconds, then Ice Blast is gone for 30 seconds. Pretty self-explanatory then. But with Ice Blast down, it removes like 80% of the potency from Spirit Breaker, Nature's Prophet, Monkey King, Weaver. Because these heroes, they want to be active on the map. They want to be, you know, in positions like this, playing forward, hiding on trees, getting in behind tier 2s. And then you have an Ice Blast from, you know, like mid lane. And you Ice Blast down, you try and get the Ice Blast onto the tower, and you die. If you remove that, I don't think you die. I don't think you have any more dive power. But Ice Blast isn't going to do anything. You bring Echo in from Earthshaker again. It's a perfect place. Removing the man. They're stacking up some damage here, but Monkey's already dead. Spirit Breaker having nothing left in the tank. They will be 3 for nothing, and maybe more. AA, oh buddy. Oh my dude. Oh, you died. They get like a 5-man shrine as well. Mirana doesn't want to be involved. 3-man shrine. Fair enough. What do you want, Kieran? Here, Kieran. You can have the Gareth smile emoji. There you go. There you go. Well, PL going into the Manta style. Still going to struggle a little bit against this Monkey King with the Echo Battle Fury weaving through those illusions. They won't get a full push in onto that tier 2 tower, but Nature's Prophet with a shimmy and a dance, he'll get the courier. Observer Ward spots it on its way out, and they get it on its way back in. This Night Stalker is really farmed. 6.5k net worth. Maybe it's just the Prophet who's under farmed. I don't know. Orchid Phase Drum seems pretty good. It's just Earthshaker is like farm. It's probably like decent farm. And then Night Stalker is super farm. It's 2k lead. How is it only 2k? Where's all this money going?
Radiant are scanning.
Radiant are scanning. Wow. Wow. Catch a glimpse of some heroes traipsing through mid lane, but they shift up towards top. Pop the smoke with a Shadow Blade of Earthshaker, and Mirana has another invisibility rune. They do not have any good vision over this area, but with the invis here from the Mirana moving forward, I don't know if she went through, she did, defensively up, doubled up his back, jumped forward, Mirana leapt away, now the bounce strike comes through on the 3, the Ice Blast catching on to them, but the Blink echoes! Catches but doesn't kill! The PL will finally do damage here, the A can never the Nice Stalker now, yeah, jumps forward, there's a nice land, run around the picture, final reflect, comes on through, PL clears them up, Monkey King in trouble now, jumps to the 3, Primal's jump and leap and dance, whatever the fuck the Monkey does, but he's still found and slaughtered. The canopy destroyed by this Radiant team, losing only their Earthshaker. Evos gets swept off the face of the map. The Weaver is the one man standing. Lincoln's Maelstrom hiding in the jungle, doesn't want to be involved anymore. These Blink Echoes from Raffi have been incredibly good. Casual nightmare. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw a bit of a nightmare out there. It's fine, it's fine. Night Stalker. Finished off a hood, so Pipe is on its way to deal with the AA. What's inside Courier? There was nothing. There was nothing inside the Courier. Luckily you asked me now, but 10 seconds until it respawns. It was empty. There's a little pop-up that appears over here as well that says Radiant Courier was killed, and it shows any items that aren't consumables, I believe. If it has like Tangled or TPs, it doesn't actually show what they were. Closing in on 10k net worth. Shadowblade and Blink from the offlane position has been doing incredibly well. Oh yeah, for an off-laner, this Earthshaker is super fast. Like, there is no way you can deny this. 28 minutes in. And there's another kill. Phantom with Aegis. On top of that massive differ. Absolute pest. And here comes natural. Wait, is this darkness? Probably natural light coming around. 4 minutes until night. I never trust this clock, it bugs out with Night Stalker. Like sometimes it says 0, 0, 0. It's like 0 seconds until day or 0 seconds until night when it's like still nighttime.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh dear.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Was that Weaver really chain stunned so perfectly that he never time lapse? That's disgusting.
Dire's structures are fortified.
That's actually disgusting. This kill is harassing, wicking away at the mana pool HP here of the Dire team. Yarj, of course, still has that HP more, so never strike. Comes down onto him, and there's the Monkey Sequence command. Tries to get some damage out, but the arrow lands into the Monkey Sequence down, taken out. Rescript finally arrives with Yarj. Going to get into the target, finally double getting into the resistor now. Monkey's dead, Mirana kills one off the back end. But the Nightmare in onto the Spirit Breaker slows things down. And Evos, they're stuck in treacle, they can't move, they can't do anything. Spirit Breaker just wants to kill a Bane, that's all he wants to do, but he can't because Hana is waiting around and knowing exactly what's up. He continues to maraud away at his barracks. With no creep wave here for another 10 seconds or so, it will take a little bit of time, a little bit of damage, chipping away at that, but AA found his kill. There's another good land, double going forward, Spirit Breaker purge, found outside his fountain, the arrow's going to slide past, he won't get the kill. As Spirit Breaker turns to battle, well. Monkey King, interesting hill to die on if you decide to fight that one. 3 stacks sure, passive over on the Yang charge. Oh, barely lands. The Mirana's still here, Weaver, he's back in the fight, he's respawned, and Yang trouble potentially here with no HP remaining. They move forward, you'll get the damage, they finally find the kill, the Mirana leaps away. Can they catch her? Ben Hur, found and destroyed. Even with the Silence of the Void there from the Night Stalker, unable to save his teammates. They get a full lane of barracks folks, losing Agent and their 2 big cores. It's going to be okay, happy feet. A little bit overextension there though, you know, diving fountain, all of that nonsense. But Evos have such an uphill climb, 11k net worth to try and get back under their belt. And Monkey King, even with the Battle Fury, struggling to find the net worth he needs. Echo Saber for BKB has been a slow and arduous journey.
Thus I confound the
Whoops, that's a T Taurus actually. T, capital O, lowercase t, capital R. Is it an S or a Z? I think we should put a Z at the end there. It makes it look cool, right? The silence means the Spirit Breaker does not have an avenue of escape. Nice blast flips them, but it's only the Weaver down here, and AA with a haste rune might have thought about going in for a battle there, but I don't think it would have been worth it.
Bounty.
The prize is mine. Dire's bottom shrine is under attack. Dire's
Easy
bottom
objectives.
shrine is under attack.
Shrine one
Shrine
down.
has fallen. Shadows, take us.
2 minutes until the potential for Roshan to respawn. Happy Feet will just close out this map. Slip the noose around Evos, get the net going. Make sure there are no holes to slip through. As Weaver and Nick's Prophet have a lot on their plate to try and split push the map here. Smoke from Evos might give them the avenue they need. Defend this tier 2. They can start things off swiftly onto the PL, but the tower's already gone. They're just going to wait inside their base by the tier 3.
Dire's top shrine is under
Full
attack.
Mjolnir and a BKB over on the Weaver though. This could be a turning point for one of these battles. You know that Shrine is being taken here. One of the Phantom Lance, the Doppelganger gets away from the charge. The jump forward from Monkey King won't do anything, and now with nighttime pop, the darkness has come, and Batman is ready to run around. He pops the Lincoln, starts to run the Weaver. BKB is there though, and Jules has to turn and run. Cannot face this battle on his own. The Fiend can finally arrive. Just fast in the front. Picture with the Blink Echo, waiting for it, and jump in and go! There we go! The Blink Echo, 2 down, immediately gone, and now the being left alone to fight against the freaking Mirana, against the freaking Night Stalker, and they will turn and burn. Oh, the Fisher lands. No, it doesn't, because the Brain Step killed him off before it even happened. Weaver chased down by this Jules Night Stalker in to this Radiant jungle, far away from the base, and GG is called. They know they can't defend. The PL was like, yeah, you guys fight. They racks. So game 1 will go the way it has to be. Well played by Evos, who keep themselves in for so long. But 34 minutes has passed. 33-15, a 20k net worth lead. Means that Happy Feet are victorious. How can he draw like that? I'm just amazed.
just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Tell me what we need. Stay with me.
It's weird. It's wonderful. One team. And find out what they do. Bane, Pudge already find each other. Observerwood has gone down here from the Pudge already very, very early on. Bane has a Sentry and an Obs Ward. And two Ward. Oh no. Oh, how sad. They know he's come here now, so I guess they know there's a ward somewhere in this area, but dewarding it. If you place your sentry there, you're gonna like catch the majority of the wards, right? That's like such a good sentry spot. Maybe a bit over there. So you don't block
30
your own camp.
seconds to battle.
Well, level 1. Smoke here from Happy Feet, holding the high ground. Bane down on the low ground, bound below the ramp, and the Pudge goes in with the rock, already starting things off. And Happy Feet find themselves first blood. The Nightmare slows things down, but it is inevitable. That he will fall. This will secure potentially the rebound rooms. Happy, Night Stalker, having a bit of a scuffle here over the jungle. This one's the important one. Who gets this one? Is it 2-2 or is it 2-1? It is 1-3-1. Hana, Kuroko, and YG get themselves a bunch of nice, beautiful bounty runes. There's another void here. 5 sticking A-bomb stacks. Hana, very fire. Stacking on up. Now the turn rate, 6 stacks. Keeps them going. The down keeps on flowing. Flyku might be in trouble. Turns back to Batrider, who in turn turns back again. Salvage pops and becomes Jesse Bastion. Got a block there. They still find the kill. Night Stalker. Oh, he went in too deep for the bounty rune. He will pay with his life. Mid lane, Korea nearly dies. Huppy went in for it. Nightmare's up the Phantom Lancer. The Necro can't even get near the lane. So is Jakiro Pudge top against the Necro solo? Night Stalker gets sent up there now to try and mitigate some of this shit from the Pudge. Look at him, he walks in, he rocks, he punches. Now he has to walk away though. The Brown Boot Night Stalker force him away from the lane mid. Timber against the PL. Timbersaw should have a very, very reasonable time already. 5-0 against the 1-1 of Phantom Lancer. Ben Hur. Tiamat and Quelling Blade will only get you so far against this Timbersaw. As I am worried about missing the kills on his lanes. There's potential everywhere for people to die. I'm a little bit worried about where the next one is going to fall. Might just be this PL mid, potentially. Timbersaw, very, very tanky, just battling through, diving in behind the tier 1 and clearing out the creepers with that whirling death. And look at this, damage comes in. He needs to bring himself a salve or something. The PL is struggling. Right, bit in trouble. Throws a lance. More reactive armor stacks up for the Timber. Top lane, nothing doing. Pudge gonna snipe one of these bounty runes though, as the Jakiro just continually launches out Dual Breath and Liquid Fire. Trying to destroy as much of the regen the Radiant have in its top lane. Bottom lane, okay. I thought they were fighting, but they aren't. Abaddon and Batrider. How are they doing farm-wise? 7-3-4-2. Batrider winning his lane already. Good start. be a slow and steady one here for the Radiant. Get their key items up as quickly as they can. It's difficult though when a double man dual breath with a 2-and rock comes through, the hook lands as well, and then Ghost Shroud. There's a bit of a heal from the Death Cult. Arbil looks like he's going to be okay to survive. He'll come back onto Blythe as well. Nice Stalker does finally fall, but he'll survive with a dual breath and a liquid fire. Oh, Arbil, are you going to burn to this? It looks like you will. Yaj with a Hero. The damage over time. Way too much for them to handle as the Nightmare now cancelled out by that Aphotic Shield. Hana looking to dive a little bit deeper here with the creep wave arriving at the tier 1 tower. Sticking A-bomb stacks do start to appear on top of Bane's head, but they've got the TP away, perfectly timed to secure the safety of that base. You guys talking about weed in chat. It's not legal in Germany. You're not allowed to get involved. Dota Gazan, yeah. Hold the T-Tours. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. Eventually I will miss a kill. It will be an important one at that. Just hold on to it. Keep it there in your pocket. 12 sticks plus leap. I do force it. Marauder going to be a bit unhappy with that. Nightmare taken off by the illusion. Hook in 5 seconds here. Jules aiming to chase down this Bane. Top lane, a bit of a scrap going on over there. So Huppy leading the Pudge back towards mid lane. The trouble is he's got brain stats, so he turns back around, but he doesn't have boots or anything, so he's just run down and killed immediately. That's a solo kill for the Pudge. He runs on through. TP comes out from the Night Stalker trying to battle with this. The two illusions are here. So you don't think it's real because they already split one across, and Timbersaw, he'll come across to try and secure this kill. The trouble is, one punch will deny himself. 2 punches. Suicide. Oh my god, has he so through? He has! Suicide is there. Gorgeous play.
Radiant are scanning.
Necro has found himself a few levels up top. 2-1-1 in the build, buys a Fairy Fire to make sure that he can try and survive as long as possible. Goes Shroud of that Rider. Nice stalk, runs him down. They even scanned in behind. The Radiant did over to the east of the tier 1. Allowing that stalker to dive into the western side. Another kill, but it's the first one of the game for them. 1 to 5, Happy Feet leading. Less than 1k net worth. They put pressure on these lanes apart from Big. Timbersaw, he's going to be the next one to go for. Those points for the Timber King, but Jackram and Rolling Death throws out all he can of the Napalm and a Firefly up on the Timber. This is going to be a bit tricky. They've got to go into tier 1 range. They're allowed. They're trying to get the kill, and Echo is ready to counter output. Unfortunately for him, they've already pulled back. Tranquil's on Pudge. The HP regen and the movement speed that he needs. And Ben-Hur has a regen rune top spot to fill his bottle. Perfect.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh no, it's legal to talk about it, just not legal to buy
Radiant's
it.
top tower is under attack.
I was over in Seattle and Colorado earlier this year, and it's still a bit of a weird culture shock for me. Because so often through my life, since I was a teenager, it's been dark dealings with some dodgy guy, or it's been a friend who's had it or whatever. But over there, you just like walk into a shop and buy it. It's just super sick. We need more Colorados and more Washington States over in Europe. We need some of them. We need some of them. No, I'm not smoking or casting. I don't smoke.
Come to my house.
Pudge feels the wrath of the Timber Saw here. Another Chakram in 4 seconds. The Lance will slow down the bullet. Death kill, but now Timber Saw out of mana as we do miss a kill on Jesse Vash. He gets picked off by Orange in the middle lane. We miss a kill, but we found another at the same time. Yell. Going in. Onto Bane with a dual breath to the level 2 with Liquid Fire already. With his Nightmare, he's stuck in place, Lance will fly, but I don't know what the damage. One more Liquid Fire, maybe this will do enough. Puppy, oh, he's getting him behind the tier 1, he's got the armor for the back fire, the punch comes through, there we go, damage done. Now Timber might be the bottom of the hook, misses. Jules doesn't land it, he has no chase on forward of the rock, the magic damage coming out as well. Somebody else, low on mana, can change back, change the space of Timber Saw and get him far enough away that he'll feel safe, but there is another hook available. Jules slides it past, but keeps the Timber Saw trapped through them. The land, unfortunately, is the magic damage. Not quite there for the be precise, but still enough for the kill and the security of the bounty route. Bane chases on through, gets the Nightmare in onto the hero. Arrow ready, lined up but not thrown. Nightmare taken away. As that Aquatic Shield comes out from Jesse Vash, now they stand their ground, looking for this tier 1 as the PL still dancing and shooting and jiving in under it. Oh, they've got the Bane, and now looking for the Necro, who's got Ghost Shroud, but not much left to heal himself up. Good shield comes through from Jesse Vash onto the PL as well. The Timber finds the Bat Rider middle. Arrow slides again past a couple of heroes. Nice Star Storm, but equally good miscoil there from Jesse Vash. A 2-2-0 build keeps them up and running. Shrine. I'd be unhappy as a hero. I want a bit of shrine. Where's my shrine? Where's my bloody HP again? I've got a Bassy and a Tranquil Boot. Not enough. I need more HP and mana. Is this a fake channel? Yeah, sure is. Oh, yeah. I am not responsible at all. I'll just pretend to be on stream, you know. You have to be a good role model for all the kids in chat. You know, don't do drugs and go to school and all that shit. And when I say don't do drugs, I mean don't do pharmaceuticals, you know, paracetamol and ibuprofen. Very, very bad for you.
Tower is under attack.
Very, very bad. But if the doctor gives you antibiotics, finish all of them. Don't take 11 out of 12. Don't take 23 out of 24. Okay, there's one left and you feel good, but you have to finish your course of antibiotics. Listen to me. Listen to Papa Garrett. Life lessons for you. Very, very bad if you don't take all of the drugs. I can see they've grouped here. Missed the first hook, but on Pod means that this member is available. And there we go, there's the key sword. That's the one that we actually did miss. That's the one that we actually did miss. Key sword's there. I feel soloed down by Ben-Hur's PL in fact. Before the later the duck pop forward. There's the Chakram onto one, the Pudge. Silent, forward, but he's going to get himself away a little bit further. And Midnight Shadow out to the Radiant team. They turn, they run. They can't face and fight because they don't have the damage or the sustain to do so. Jakiro's just such an absolute pest in it. Right. Where are we now? About halfway to defusal. Not too bad for Ben-Hur. 4-man group up here. Jakiro, Max Liquid Fire. They want to take down this tier 1 down the bottom lane.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I wasn't.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Tea time. I ordered a pizza like an hour and a half ago. Someone in my office is probably eating it right now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Trying to brag over not smoking weed. No comment. Hana looks like he's done for. Let's look at the side. As well, right? Add another, what, 10 seconds? Added respawn time. Nice quick pick. Can they convert it into anything bigger though? Tier 1 still standing tall here for the Dire. Mid 1's a little bit decrepit there.
Dire's
200
top
HP.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, it seems like 8 to 10 euros per ground here as well. But
Dire's
I
structures
can't wait for
are
Canada to start
fortified.
taxing it. It's gonna make so much money.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, it is 420 somewhere. Absolutely right.
Dire's top tower.
Finally get the
has
tower.
fallen.
No real contest there from Happy Feet. Looks like they want to shove this top wave out a little bit and maybe make a play towards the Radiant side of the map, into towards the jungle areas. But the Radiant have stuck around and want to battle. Trouble is the arrow lands on the creep wave, and now the chase begins. Happy Feet don't have any reveal to pop a dust onto this Moonlight Shadow, though unfortunately the Batrider is the only one forward enough for it, and the support behind them, the Abaddon, even the Pudge, none of them have reveal. They need sentries, they need dust, they need something, because Hannah, he's walked back into it. The Moonlight Shadow turns into the Nightmare, it's not still there's track as well. Down goes the Abaddon, maximizing numbers, and he's being run over here, chased and killed, down, price nothing, it's caught by the arrow. Face Hunter finally lands one, and then a double kill for the Timber Sword, moving swiftly forward with that Moonlight Shadow, faking back and tracking back to fight this Dire jungle.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
That one guy in chat, I'm gonna hide this channel because all you guys just talk about is drugs. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Radiant's bottom
You
tower
do you.
is under attack. Dire's top tower
Phantom
is
Lancer.
under attack.
Being eyed up here by the Bane. They'll know which one it is. Check this one who's getting HP.
Dire are scanning. Radiant structures
Is
are
it anymore? Spin grip is there. Still know which one is real. Get the grip on. A hook. To dismember. Kills off the Necro. So 1-1 trade. Anna has arrived here with a staff going forward. Jules trying to use the speed. TPing not to be as easy though with the nice void from Lyku finding a double kill there with the price of the Necro. Perfect. Out from the Evos. I like that. Like Piet illusion them. I'm sure you used to be able to check like whether or not they're regening HP. Or is that just illusion runes? Maybe I'm just not clever. Jeez Louise. Twitch chat, you have gone off your rocker. But yes, alcohol, sugar, caffeine is a big one. I mean, they're literally, like, people talk about the opioid epidemic, you know, in northern England, in the southwest of USA? It is, right? The kind of Bible Belt, the Midwest and Southwest, but wherever it is, opioid calamity or epidemic. But people don't talk about the freaking sugar and caffeine epidemics that are going on globally. You know, it's one of these insane things where you pick and choose which topics to battle on. It all gets very difficult. I cannot be bothered to talk about this right now because I don't know enough about the topic, to be perfectly honest. So I'm an esports addict. I'm addicted to video games. And I'm addicted to missing freaking kills. There's a find one on bottom lane. There's also secure Batrider, his Blink Dagger closing in on that 2250 mark. Slow down a little bit though, and this buys time for the PL. Diffuser Blade is done, right? It's on a dead courier, unfortunately. Timbersaw still wants to battle.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Moving
attack.
forward, Azura chasing the Phantom Lancer back away from the Creepway. I haven't seen Requiem for a Dream in a long time. might have to go back and watch it. I've been waiting to rewatch.
Dire's middle tower is under
Oh
attack.
damn, what's it called?
Dire's middle
Eternal
tower
Sunshine.
has fallen.
Eternal Sunshine for the Spotless Mind. I've not seen that since I was like, I don't know, 17, 18, something like that. So I've had it downloaded for a while. I want to go back and watch it. Go back and rewatch it anyway. But yes, moderation is key. Definitely right. You can abuse, you can use, you can exploit. Sometimes you've got to keep a nice balance of things.
Go!
I'm drug addict. I eat sugar. I'm prison. Call police. Police. You have to spell it correctly. Let's get it right here. There's a 2-minute delay, of course, between chat and me talking, but I'm sure you all know how this all links up. Punch the arrow there, they'll take him down, Reaper Strike. Finish him off. There, this typical one in. Motivating for the hero will secure the demise of him, and they've got a knight going to the backline as well. Looking to trap from forward, but the PL, he has other ideas. Turns back to back one Knight Stalker now has to run away. With a double camera available, he could jump over the trees for safety, far away. The arrow slides on past as well, but another nightmare. Abandoned in full with no ultimate is tapped down. The trouble is with the PL instead. They're bringing him down, they've got the kill. It's 3-0. Evos find a 4, and that would be a secure team fight victory for them as they get to 0-1 as well.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Evos, they've showed up to play this time round. 6k net worth lead, the Timbersaw 5th pick working out gloriously. 16 Bloodstone Gardens for Hood and 2,000 gold cleared up for travel. Your Scepter, I don't know what he's going to go for here. The world is his oyster, so to speak, as the glyph onto the tier 2 will give some respite here for Happy Feet. They're not TPing anyone to the shrine though, so it is just a straight run down this bottom lane, trying to line up a hook. But Jules, he's so far away, the Timbersaw a little bit, not too far. Now the hook flies on through, not gonna land, and Necro with Motivator back in on the touch. The Timbersaw goes him down, he's so tanky with those. And the regen he's got back to the reactive armor. And it's going to get bigger as well. Yell, though, might have something different to say as he typically up to the high ground. He gives a bit of space to Timber, but he is allowed his Necro to be brought down low. The Necro trounced up. A run Necro's available as well, so the PL was charged there. The damage is coming through with a Timber. With the help from the base, getting himself one and another and another. For a wicked 6th streak via Timber, it's 7-1-5. And another huge fight win for Team Evos. Happy. It's not working out. You've got to stop running down these lanes. You have to stop playing so aggressively. Try and split the map a bit. Get the PL up and running. Get him into some big items. Would I download a car? Oh shit, I shouldn't have said I downloaded it. I legally procured this video entertainment. Yes. Sure. Thoughts about Jakiro being POS 3 instead of the abandoned? Yeah, I was thinking about this. Look at so on the Timbersaw. I'm not sure if they can find a kill. So they have to reveal with 1 sentry there. But Timber's like, yo, what up? This is uncertain fight. This side, not going to quite be killed, but the final hit will again will. That Necro stood in the fire too long. You can't stand in a fire. That is illegal. Very, very dying now with the Bane sprinting away. Poppy. You created enough distance. Like now. Good arrow. There's Let's go back in. Timber, yes, he goes in. Bane and Marana, yes, they also go in. Pudge kills the Bane before he dies, or takes out the other as well, chasing it on through. Happy Feet on their last legs at this point. Very, very, very difficult for them to find anything in this game. It's a little bit too late in the day now, as Ben-Hur's Phantom Lancer is really the last one standing to defend this high ground.
Mere coin.
Coin for me.
Happy Feet, they do reset. they push the hordes of Evos heroes away from their tier 3. At the very least, they'll buy a bit of space for themselves, and of course the TL is still scaling decently with his Blink Diffuser Blade. He is anti-mage now. But the Jakiro has had such a rough game, this may as well be a 5-roll Jakiro, you know. Failed. Dual Scepter is what, 500 gold away? When you compare it to the Necro with Rod of Atos, breathes well towards completion. Mirana, Yasha Maelstrom, sorry. They go for the Dragon Lance, but we'll head into the Mjolnir. It's that primary damage dealing item, and they smoke up, moving to the high ground. Pudge has been spotted here, and the Rod of Atos from long range. What is that?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The Necro here is like playing League of Legends and spamming the Rod of Atos to Pudge somehow. I don't know, that was miles.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
There you go.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is
Yeah, I'll
under
get a bit of
attack.
split going, but Evos, they understand that tier 2 is going to fall regardless. Go for the Roshan instead. Do yourself some objectives with all the tier 2s, well, all the outer towers, in fact, down here for Happy Feet. Roshan and a high ground push with the Aegis really is what Evos will be looking for in the upcoming 5 to 6 minutes.
Has fallen to the Radiant.
And down it goes. Facehuggers Mirana will pick it up.
Radiant are scattered.
Happy Feet with the smoke on a couple of them. They show the Pudge and PL mid. Jakiro abandoned very far forward with the Batrider, of course, ready to blink, but no drums charges. They go on a Timber. Can you kill Timber? Right, that's what we want. Can I kill Timber? They have to kill Timber again. Oh, they're killing him. They're killing him. Oh, they got him. Okay, they killed Timber. Nice. Sick. Did it. They killed Timber. What? What's next? Because you know what, guys? Timber's alive. Bloodstone charges instantly. Plan B. Plan B is run away. Run away! Kill Timber and run away. Oh god. That is the most painful thing ever. Arrow. Nothing. Doesn't hit anything. This is now the high ground push they've been looking for. But a split out from Ben-Hur on the PL. And things come out as though they want to come back and defend this. They do need multiple lanes shoving in here, Evos, so they can't just go all in on one lane to try and take a tier 3. Very, very risky against Jakiro and
Radiant's
PL in
bottom
particular.
tower is under
So they
attack.
do have to come and address these side lanes as they've been shoved in so immaculately by Happy Feet. My favorite teams to cast are not my favorite teams to watch. I prefer to cast games which are, you know, a hectic, non-stop action. I love feeling the hype as a cast. I don't want to monitor that game. But if I'm watching a game, I like to learn hectic games, team fights, you very rarely learn, you know, new things. Whereas long drawn-out games, your eyes and your brain, they're drawn to like little details, little things that you kind of forced to pay attention to because you've got nothing else to look at. There's no team fights. You're like, oh, is that how that works? Oh, the interactions like this. Okay. Oh, he's pulling this camp here to try and do this. He's trying to split push here to open up this area of the map. You know, all these kind of nuanced things I find more interesting to watch as a spectator than team fights. You know, if I want to go watch team fights, I'll look at the clips. I'll look at some Twitch clips, or I'll look at some YouTube highlight videos. It's a bit different, you know, a grand final of a TI or something. You know, I'd much rather watch. It depends. It depends how it's, I guess, it's the end now. But I definitely prefer casting hype games over extended split pushy games where both teams are very even and balanced, but they can't find a way into the fight. As Happy Feet are trying to find a way into this fight here. They smoke up a bunch of people. They've got Observer Wards waiting around in the mid lane. But Evos, their Observer Ward up at the top gives them a bit of vision there for any side swipes coming through. And Happy Feet they scout them out on this high ground with a good fan turn. No. Doppel tap. That is not a fan turn. It was a good fan turn. Oh god. Quick. Is he fast? He's speedy. He's hasted. Out goes the PL. Looks like he's managed to escape barely, somehow. The piece could be onto the punch though. They'll secure this kill with a bit more damage out from the Timber Sword. No chase will continue. And it's happy to bring himself back. They've got to deal with these lanes. Evos again struggling to keep the equilibrium out on the enemy side of the map. And this way, that Aegis is going to expire in 1 minute and 15 seconds. Potentially it's going to be a full waste of a Roshan and an Aegis there. All thanks to Happy Feet being very, very good at just split pushing this map. Both the side lanes have been perpetually over the river. Even further over the river down here on the ramp, we just see the creep wave permanently here.
The prize is mine. That will be a swift and brutal takedown. Purple man. Bottom lane, Phantom Lance are not going to go in for anything. They find the Pudge, who went in a little bit too deep there. PL cancelled the TP.
Quiet's magic.
That's the core hero just getting sliced down. The Night Stalker fine. They're looking for the real PL, but he's already diving himself away from here. I didn't say I don't like team fights. I love team fights. I just, if I'm spectating a game, I prefer to be learning something new about the game than just watching it for the hype. Like I enjoy hype team fights. Sick. Watching Toby or OD cast, amazing. But I don't know. If I'm just watching something, I like to learn. Aegis is gone now, right? Mantis style finally complete though from the Mirage. And you've got a way to deal with these PL illusions. Mjolnir. Static charge is such an amazing, an active ability from an item as well. Against heroes like Jakiro, Bat, PL. All this kind of uncontrollable damage over time, right? You can control the PL illusions, but they're going to be swarming someone. Jakiro can't. Batrider to some extent can, but with Firefly down, it's very difficult to control your damage output. So that static charge going to do a hell of a lot. You know, 20% chance on every damage source, 200 damage. Ridiculous. It's crazy. Swift and brutal. Yeah. Make that into a team.
Are scanning.
Seems good. Dire know what's coming. Radiant team to shift their momentum on the jungle camps, which they've been farming for a little bit here towards the mid lane. They've kept bot and mid both pushed into tier 3. I think they're trying to do too much though. If they come back and defend this, they're going to lose all their momentum again and just get shoved out. Like, when you've got these two lanes pushed in, it feels like you should be trying to commit for something, but without the Aegis anymore, it's just... It's just such an awkward proposition. You know, like the decision to put yourself in here is like, okay, we've got 2 lanes pushed in. If we commit for 2 lanes, we're going to get picked off Batrider. If we commit for 1 lane, we're going to have Jakiro shit in our face. Not literally shit in your face. You're going to have Jakiro spells thrown into your face. Gee, please. Oh god, why did I say that? Happy Feet trying to wrestle back a bit of control here. 15k net worth lead for Evos. They have full control over this map with the gem agonists on Night Stalker. Nighttime darkness has popped. vision is depleted for Happy Feet. They still want to move on forward though. Jesse Vash leads the charge. Nice Stalker and Necro, I believe, have spotted them and they immediately Moonlight Shadow. Turn it back around. Silence is there onto the bat and now the Void onto PL. There's no lasso just yet. Thumbs up. The Bane for the bat line. Now we're going to make the land to the side. Clears up one. The second one. Remember on the back end that it's Bane. It's all too late. It's done and dusted. 2 or 4 and look for the third. It's PL in the back end. Oh, good damage out in from the Timbersaw. They've got to shift around the trees. But the Rotomator from such long range finds Captain PL. Finally a doppelganger comes out, but it is inevitable that Ben-Hur would fall. And with that, 4 heroes dying, Happy Feet with their last breath. It felt like, with that aggressive play, losing out. They will likely end this game here. Evos, 20k net worth lead. And with some spectacular team fight moves, they have proven that they can go toe-to-toe here with the Filipinos. Good for elite talent. No, you're not level 25 yet.
Dire's top tower is under
Like we always see the triple arrows, right? But I love those 100 attacks.
Dire's top tower is falling.
Like it's actually
Dire's top arrows are under
machine gun, minigun,
Dire's top tower
lightning spraying out of with little arrows flying everywhere.
is under attack.
And look how the attacks like.
Dire's middle
That's
tower
without
has
lead.
fallen.
That's without lead talent.
Dire's
Arrow. Timbersaw. You gonna play this game again? Can they kill Timbersaw? Wah, wah, wah.
Dire's top barracks has fallen. Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
2 full lanes racked down now, Happy Feet. Jump forward, and Timbersaw is just a little bit too strong.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
Trying to explain to chat what I meant. Oh dear. I'm just gonna have everything ripped away from me.
Dire's top shrine has fallen.
Yell. Oh. Let's commit.
Radiant
Happy
are
Feet.
scanning.
Not gonna get hit by the scan. On the high ground there, but
Your shrine
they're
has
trying to
fallen.
spread across this map. They shoved bot lane and they
Radiant's
grouped
bottom
up
tower is
for what
under
looked like
attack.
was gonna be. I don't know, they don't have a smoke, do they? So it wasn't gonna be a smoke play. They grouped up regardless. Well, they do have a smoke, but it's coming on the crew. If they win this team fight, they buy themselves some time. But we've got Aegis, Mjolnir, Manta, Diffusal Blade now fully complete. There's the jumping in. Timbersaw, he's been caught by Lasso and Magnifier and Gold Sun to the chain. CC, but he hasn't cheese. You can't kill him. He's still alive. He wasted everything. The arrow touches with his demise inevitable now as the hero has to sprint away in the back door by the side and the rip. Good game score. That was it. We're going to have a 1-1 draw here in the game series between Happy Feet and Evos, and that will bring an end in our Southeast Asia action for the day. Oh! To make the team go slap. Boom, boom. Exactly. Boom, boom. That's what
these nights are getting shorter, like a energy I'll conquer. In my soul, this is real. These nights are getting shorter. In my soul, this is real. In my soul